except you go for it. No one is ready to give you what you want for the day except you go for it, not even the universe. The universe will not offer you except you go for it. It is your decisions that determines the outcome of your day. It is every of your decisions that determines the outcome of the day. How far today is going to be is heavily dependent on your decisions and the way you begin your day. The beginning matters a lot. For if the foundation is broken, what can the righteous do? When the foundation is not intact, no building lasts long. When the foundation is faulty, the building is bound to collapse. When your money is bad, when you have a bad money, when you start your day very, very wrongly, when you start your day with complaints, when you start your day with murmuring, when you start your day with all manner of ups and downs, your day is bound to be very, very sad. The outcome of your day is dependent mostly on how you start it, on how you begin the day. The foundation is very, very essential for the longevity of a building. The beginning of the day matters to the outcomes of the day. Never jeopardize the beginning of the day. It affects the rest hours of the day. Every human has 24 hours a day. Everyone has 24 hours a day. And when the first hours of the day are not being spent properly, are not being used properly, they tend to interrupt the remaining hours of the day. Research has showed you that when you wake up from the bed and you start scrolling and scrolling, it affects your day. It gives you a very, very sad day. It may affect your day that all you see all through the day are not adding to you, but rather they are taking from you. They are causing you unnecessary pains and delay. The foundation of your day is dependent on you. The outcome of your day is 90% dependent on you. And that's why this morning again we are considering taking responsibility for your day. Please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Hi, I can see you. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Gives me a thumbs up. It helps grow the channel. Please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Gives me a thumbs up. It helps really, really sponsoring this channel, growing it. You too, I believe you are already having a great day. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate every one of you joining live. Thank you. I really, really appreciate taking responsibility for your day. The outcome of your day is dependent on you. Is dependent on your decision. Is dependent on what you choose to believe, because it is to us according to what we believe. What we don't believe, we cannot achieve. And what we don't stand for, we can't have a gain from it. The outcome of today's day is dependent on how we start it. If you start your day negatively, it will affect the entire day. You don't begin your day with complaints, it will complicate the day for you. You don't begin your day with anger, it will rub on every hours of the day, thereby causing you a very, very bad day. So many persons on a daily basis ask themselves, how come I'm having a bad day? When you check deeply, you will be very surprised that so many of them started their day with anger. So many of them started the day with complaint. So many persons started the day with all manner of negative proclamations. Never start your day with complaint. The outcome of your day is dependent on you. And note this, the fact that you cannot control what will happen in the day does not put you in a de facto mode. The fact that you cannot control what happens in a day does not make you not to have a say in a day. No. You have to know you are the one in charge of your day. It is your decisions that makes your day. It is your decisions. It is your decisions. What you decide to hold to, what you decide to believe, what you decide to work on. That is what determines the outcome of your day. If you choose to hold to negativity, your days becomes negative. If you choose to hold to positivity, your day becomes positive. If you choose to hold to anger, starting the day with anger and holding on to it, your day becomes very sour. It is to us according to what we believe and according to what we hold on to. We have to take responsibility of the outcome of our day. Not everything offered to you, you decide to eat. Not everything offered to you, you choose to eat. Please, a quick reminder, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot and gives me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Be selective in all that is offered to you in this very day. Not all that is offered to you, you accept. It's not every food given to you, you eat. It's not everything offered to you, you accept. No one can come and give you what you don't want and you accept it. Same also it is in the day. Not every situation presented to you, you accept and you live in. If you choose to spend your day on situations that are contrary to your plans that you have for this very day, you end up having a bad day. When you choose to go with a backlog of what happened the previous day in this present day, you tend to have a bad day. Of a truth, we are responsible for how our day goes. The fact you can't control what is happening, what is going to happen, you are responsible for either holding to what has happened or what is happening, holding them to yourself and giving yourself a bad day or letting them go. You have to be very, very selective. How do you start your day? Be very, very selective. Number one, as I've said before, be very selective of what you accept in this very day. Not everything you accept, not everything given to you is good for your day. There are some things that are going to be coming your way, especially in the early hours of the day. Don't go with them. There are some news you are going to be hearing. Don't put them in your mind. Don't hold them. They cause an uncommon trauma that gives you a sad day. Don't hold to negative news. Don't hold to negative news. For every negative news carries negative energy. And every negative energy disperses negativity into your day. It ruins your day. And that is why the early hours of the day you have to be very careful of the news that you listen to. So many of us will want to know the happenings around the world. And if you don't have the ability to control your emotions towards the happenings of the world, don't listen to news. If you don't have the ability to control your emotion from what is happening in the world, don't listen. Don't spend your time listening to news. It's better you spend that time doing something productive for your own self. Because what you listen to, you become. And when you listen to negative news in the early hours of the day, you read news, you screw your phone and you listen to what are negative and you absorb them into your system and you don't have the ability to take them off and overlook them and focus on what you want. Those negative news becomes the little seed that is being sowed in the sand, just like the tiny mustard seed being sowed. And when it grows, it becomes a great tree. That is how those issues start becoming great, thereby ruining your day. Be selective of what you accept. Not everything thrown at you is right. Not everything delivered to you is right. Be very, very selective. Be very, very selective, and your day will be so great. Be selective of what you listen to in the first hours of the day. Be selective in what you pay your attention to, and be selective in what you give your energy to in the first hours of the day. Be selective and always be appreciative of every blessed day, of every day you witness. Be appreciative of it. One thing you do in the morning, Learn to be appreciative. Ah, thank God I'm alive. It's a blessed day. I'm happy I'm alive. Be appreciative of the day, that your day be great. And when you're appreciative of what you have, it becomes established and prolonged and becomes fruitful in your hand. Number two, how do you start your day? Be active. Don't be slow. Don't be weak in your decisions making. Don't be weak. Be active. Be active. And how do you get active? Get yourself exercising. When you wake up in the morning, try and do some exercise. Take a little strolling. Do a little bit of just being active. Very, very active. Don't stay in between, either remaining on the bed or being active. No, be active. As an individual, try to be very active early in the morning, because the way you wake up matters a lot. If you wake up and remain on the bed, you remain sad. But when you wake up and you leave the bed, you tell yourself, I'm up and I'm up, not deciding either to remain on the bed or your couch or wherever has given you rest. No, be active. Early hours of the day, try and be active. That is why you keep hearing the birds. They sing very loud. They fly, they flops around. They keep themselves very, very busy. Be active in the early hours of the day. That is how you make your day great. That is how you make your day super great. Stay very active in the early hours of the day. Because when you are active in the early hours of the day, it affects every other hours of the day. Stay active. That is why if you're not exercising, it's not. You have to cultivate the habit of exercising. A little bit of push up, a little bit of sit up. Give yourself a little bit of, even if it is 10 minutes walk, just walk around. Keep yourself very active. It gives you a great day, because when you just wake up in the morning and start your walk, start going to right, start reading, it will make your day very, very sour on the long run. You get fatigued and you get tired, and can bring a lot of frustration your way. Try and be very active. And three, be passionate about what you want. That is how you start your day strong. Be passionate about what you want, because what you want matters a lot. What you don't want, you don't keep, and what you don't want, you don't celebrate. Be active. Be passionate about what you want. What do you want for this day? What do you want to achieve? If you have listed them on ground, what do? You go through them and you walk towards them. Be passionate about those things you have written on ground for this new day, and go after them with all your heart. Go after all that you want for this very day with all your heart. Go after all that you want for this very day with all your heart. Please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much. Be passionate about what you want for this day. What do you actually want for today? Be passionate about it. Be very, very passionate and go for it. Whatsoever you have written on ground, try to attend to them. Don't just be the one that can write very well. You have a list of things you want to achieve this day, and all you do is just to leave them there and start focusing on unnecessary things. No, focus on what you want for the day. Be passionate about what you want for the day and go all in. Go all in for what you want, for what you want for this very day. Go all in with for that you desired for this new day. Go all in. Anything you want to achieve, go in with all your heart. Don't mind what people will say. Don't mind the happenings. Don't get distracted by anything, no matter the news you are hearing. Go for what you want. Be passionate about it. Passion brings out that you want in order for you to fulfill what you desired in life. You need passion. You need passion. Be passionate about what you want. That is how you have a great day. And that's how you start your day strong. If you don't have anything you want to achieve in this day, just sit down and tell yourself, what do I want for today? What do I want to achieve? What's my dream for today? Write them on ground and go for them. When you go for what you want, you have what you want. As I've said before, no one, not even the universe, is ready to give you what you want unless you go for it. No one, not the universe, is ready to give you what you want unless you go for it. That is why you have to be passionate about what you want. Don't let anyone distract you from what you want. Don't let anyone distract you from what you want. You know what you want, you go for it and you achieve it and you become successful, having a great day. Hello, thank you very much. That is how you have a great day. And I believe you are having a great day already. And then number four, be focused. Be focused on what you want. You know, we have a lot of distraction on a daily basis. When you go out, there are a lot of distractions out there. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Please subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. Thank you very much and gives me a thumbs up. Be focused on what you want. What do you want for this very day? Focus on them. Just keep your focus on what you want and not what is happening. Keep your focus. Focus your entire energy on what you want to achieve this very day. There is something special you've written on ground. Be passionate about it and get focused on it. 100% focus on what you want, not what is being thrown at you, not what men say to you, not what is happening around, not what is happening. Hello, I can see you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Be focused on what you want. Let it be your driving force. Let your focus be so much that it becomes a force that you cannot resist. That is how you have a great day. When you not focus, you get distracted easily by comments, by people's actions, by the happenings, by the news, by your phone, by everything, even by your own family that are supposed to be blessings to you. When you are not focused, it becomes a distraction to you. That is why I want to encourage you. Stay very focused this very day in what you want to achieve, not on everything that comes around. When you get so distracted, you lose out of your focal point of this very day. When you get so distracted, you lose out. You lose out a lot. You lose out. You see, you stand a greater chance of losing out of the blessings of every day when you are not focused on what you want. When you are not focused, the universe is bound to give you a lot of distraction. A lot of distraction. Humans are there. Every element of life is bound to bring distraction your way. That is why if you are not focused, you will hear news, just one news, your day is ruined. Just one news, just one bad news, your entire day is ruined. Everything goes opposite the way you desired it. And that is why you have to stay focused. Let your focus be 100% this very day. That is what takes you all through the day. When you know what you want, you go for it passionately, focusing on it, avoiding distraction, avoiding what people say. It gives you a great day. But when you are being easily swayed about, you lose it out. You lose it out so quickly. So please stay focused. That is how you have a great day. Be focused. Know what you want. As far you know what you want, you go for what you want. Please subscribe if you've not yet subscribed and gives me a thumbs up. It helps promote the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Be focused. No matter the distraction that comes your way this very day, never allow them take your attention from what you want. No matter the distraction that comes your way, never allow them to take your focus from what you desired to achieve this very day. So many things are going to be occurring today. Are you going to allow them to take away that you have put your mind to achieve? No, no, no. Stay focused. The sun is coming out brightly. The cloud has been very thick, but it has never stopped it from coming out. You know, that's one thing I keep pointing at every blessed day. The sun is bound to rise no matter how thick the cloud. That is the power of focus. No matter the cloud, the sun will always want to come out and shows its beauty to the earth. What about you? Why will you allow men to determine your joy? Why will you allow situation to determine the outcomes of your day? Why will you allow anyone to be in charge of your day? No, Be in charge of your day. Be in charge of your day. The sun is trying to come out. The cloud has been very thick, but it's coming out. I want you to act as a son. Be the son of your day. Be the son of your own self. You are responsible for the outcome of your day, not any man, not anyone. When you choose to rise, you rise. But when you choose to stay under the cloud because of what is happening, you remain under the cloud. That is why you have to be focused on what you want. Situation does not matter. No matter what anybody say, that does not count. It's what you say that is what counts. No matter the happenings around, what stand the most, what counts the most is you. Is you. And that is why you have to what? Be disciplined. You just have to be focused. You just have to know what you want and go for what you want. Be focused on it. Put all your energy on where you want. Channel your energy towards what you want to achieve. Never allow the external determines the outcome of your day. Never allow what you see, what you hear, what people will say to you determine the outcomes of your day. Know this so that you have a great day. Starting your day right is the best thing ever. And when you know what is to come, you know what to do, you have a great day. When you know what is to come, you know what to do, you have a great day. But when you don't know what to do, and then things are being thrown at you, you end up losing out in the long run. That is why I really want to encourage every one of us to be focused. Stay focused. And please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Give me thumbs up. It helps really in helping this channel. My focus is to grow this channel in the next 2 months to at least 1,000 subscribers. And your sharing, your like, your subscription will help a lot. Please help promote the channel. Thank you very much. You are the best. Stay focused on what you want for today. Then next, be caring. Try and be caring to others. And this is where I'm going to emphasize the more. Be caring. Show care to others. The he that desire to be loved must first prove himself to be to be one that can be loved. If you want others to love you, love first. If you want others to love you, love first. No wonder from the Bible said, give and it shall be given to you. If you want others to give to you, you have to give. If you want others to love you, you have to love others. If you want to receive care from others, learn to show care. The first hours of the day when you are done with whatsoever you want to do, if you have one or two persons, you can just send a beautiful message to, warming up their day. It's going to help you a lot. When you put a smile on people's face, the universe put a smile on your face in return. When you make someone smile, you discover that you are even smiling more than the person you are smiling, that you put a smile on his face. When you make someone happy, you discover that you are more happier even than the person you make happy. And that is why you have to be caring. Be caring, but never carry people's trauma in the process of trying to make them happy. In the process of giving people listening ear, never carry their trauma. Never be so traumatized by what has happened to them that you create an avenue for yourself to be traumatized. No. A lot of people, in the process of trying to be helpful, trying to be caring, trying to support people, they've ended up being a burden to their own self. They have ended up being a problem to their own self. Be caring, but never carries people's burden, never inherit people's trauma as a result of being a caring person. But be caring. Put a smile on someone's face. Encourage one. As many that you can make smile. Put a smile on their face. And indeed, you will never stop smiling.